What's going on, beautiful people? Is Big Lex the heaviest hitter? Is she a heavier hitter than Tesehki? Was she just trolling? Are we tired of the blue hair? Let's talk about it. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying. He's saying that he wants the two heaviest hitters. The heaviest hitter. Me. You want to see her?
Let me say, man, gotta fight Tesehki, man. You got to. I'm not saying that you don't have to. You don't have to. But it's just like,
I feel like a lot of people compare us because there's
you gotta think, even like being compared to her, like me personally, I don't know who compare you to her. I'm no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But no, because y'all both lefties. You feel what I'm saying?
Is she left-handed?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She come like this.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And if this is your first time seeing me, I've been doing YouTube since 2005. It is now 2025. And if you don't know, now you know. A Connection TV as a brand, it's synonymous with Bad Girls Club. And we run it over into Baddies USA and all things baddies, because I'm doing interviews with the ladies, and I might do some interviews this weekend because they're going to be in Atlanta where I'm based. Listen, Big Lex says she's the heaviest hitter. Was she trolling? Is she the heaviest hitter? I'm just going to be quite frank with you, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might be quick. Tesehki is the heaviest hitter on Baddies. Let's be clear. And if I had to do a ranking of like fighters, Tesehki would be at the top of the pyramid. Let's be clear. Tesehki would be at the top of the pyramid, and then level 2 right below Tesehki would be Ivory and Lex. I think Lex was trolling. I don't know her personality. Maybe she was serious. Maybe y'all feel like she is the heaviest hitter. Lex does have her fans. Let's be clear. She is the highest followed after, Summer and, Dolly. She's the highest between the big three, which is now the big Lex, right? Big one, not the little one. Right. So, yeah, I would say Tesehki, and then right below that, it's Ivory and Big Lex. In terms of the women that have come through Baddies, right? And then right below that tier would be chrisean. Yeah. Some of y'all may be like, what? Chrisean would wash Lex. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And I don't know about chrisean washing Ivory either. Chrisean is quick and fast, and she with that right hook, bit. But y'all can put y'all comments below. I'm going to stop there. I'm not even going to rank all of them. Let me just stop there. Maybe I should rank all of them. Maybe that should be a video. Who knows? But Lex is not the heaviest hitter, because even though a lot of people think that Lex washed Ivory, in my mind, she never washed Ivory. And I don't think Ivory ever washed her. I think it was always like a stalemate, in my opinion. Like, majority of rounds, it was always a stalemate. And it could have been a round where Ivory got the one up. It could have been a round where Lex got the run up. But none of them got washed. Like, none of them walked away from the situation looking like Dolly's face. You know what I'm saying? None of them walked away from the situation looking like Tavi's face. No shade. I love Tavi. None of them walked away with a missing tooth. None of them walked away with a broken nose. No shade to Dolly. You know what I mean? So for me, I feel like both of them did each other in equal amount of times. In my opinion, y'all can argue with your peoples, but not me. Well, you can argue with me in the comments, but that's just how I feel. And so this dude even entertaining, I don't even know who this guy is, but this dude even entertaining the question is interesting, because a lot of people want to see Lex and Tesehki fight. A lot of people thought that Tesehki going after Summer would warrant Lex to fight Tesehki. But I feel like these women, even though they've established that they're TV friends, they've established that they're on a TV show, we've heard over and over again that people are one way on the camera and one way off. Every time we see these women, they're laughing, having a great time together, being out together. But when we see them on camera, they're arguing and fighting. So how much of it is really real? We're not sure. I don't know. But I do know that no matter how much of it is fake and or real, any of the girls, all of the girls don't really want to fight Tesehki. Let's be clear. Tavi is not going to want to run it with Tesehki. Let's be clear. I'm not saying she's going to run away from Tesehki, but she's not going to be like, what, mink? You know what I'm saying? Like she was with Lex, and I don't even think Tesehki would even have that kind of an argument. You was talking to Fauna, but you fought her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if that will come up, but there is not very many women that are like, yeah, let's run it with, I'm gonna fight Tesehki. Diamond, I think she was trolling and wanting to have fun. Bad Dolly, I think she just didn't want to look like a punk. But let's be clear. I'm pretty sure when we go on Baddies USA, everybody gonna be mute when Tesehki wanna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's waking up like, oh, I want to fight Tesehki today. But there are quite a few people that don't have a problem with fighting Lex. Quite a few people. Fauna, Koldkilla, Tavi, like Ivory. Like, there are quite a few people that don't have a problem with fighting her, and we're wanting. Scotty even fought Lex. Like, Scotty's not going to want to fight Tesehki. You know what I'm saying? So I think that she was ultimately joking and/or trolling, in my personal opinion. Maybe she wasn't, but to me she was, about being the heaviest hitter, because she's not. She's not. You know, and I'm sure a lot of y'all may put Chrisean level 2 and Ivory and Lex level 3, but I don't think so. Ivory is a brawler. Like, Ivory is a brawler. I've watched all, like, not all, but all of the clips that I come across on that Now That's TV joint. Ivory not fighting like that on Baddies. She's not fighting like that on Baddies. There was one clip that recently I've been seeing. I don't know the girl's name or whatever, but she had on a bonnet. She was walking towards, she was like, tag me in. She was walking towards Ivory, and Ivory said, oh, you? Come on. And before the girl could even get a boom, Ivory, bop, with a right, and the girl fell out. We don't have that Ivory on Baddies. We have the long reach from the back, swing forward on Baddies. You know what I mean? We have I don't know what we have on Baddies. And Ivory's still a beast, period. But Now That's TV Ivory and the Ivory we got on Baddies, two totally different people fighting-wise. Actually, personality-wise, because I like the Baddies Ivory. So I'd be curious to see if the Now That TV Ivory came on, what it would be like in my mind. You know what I'm saying? What would it be like? I think that would be interesting to watch. But what do you rank the three ladies? Just speaking on the three ladies. Level 1, 2, or 3. Tesehki, Ivory, and Lex. 1, 2, or 3. I got Tesehki level 1, and I got Ivory and Lex both on level 2. How do y'all feel about that? What is your rating? Let me know. I'm really, really curious. And do we really care who started the big one? Big Dominican, not the little one? Well, I know Biggie always, big Dominican, big Dominican, big Dominica, baraka, whatever she would say. Not the little, I don't remember her saying not the little one. In my brain, in my mind, the only one I remember saying the little one was Lex. Big Lex, not the little one. Who's the little Lex? Is there a little Lex? Y'all would know before y'all would know before I would. Out of the ladies on this season, who do y'all want me to interview? There's 4 ladies in the talks, in the works. 4 ladies. One scheduled this month, but there's 4 ladies in the works. Who do y'all want me to interview? Y'all should hit these women up and be like, hey, y'all in Atlanta, y'all should go on the whole Truth of West. Diamond went on there. Jayla went on there, kicked it off. Sapphire went on there. J.O. went on there. Kiva went on there. Who else did I have on the show? Tavi went on there. You know what I mean? Like, they all up in Atlanta. I know Fauna gonna come through, and I know koldkilla gonna come through, because I know they road manager or manager. So I know that's happening. Fauna live in Atlanta, so it is what it is. But who do y'all hit them up? Be like, yo, y'all in Atlanta, go run through the couch with West. We need to talk. Anyways, I love y'all. Quick little video. I love y'all. Let's see what the people in the comments had to say about her being the heavy hitter that she claims to be. Someone says, if Fauna whooped Lex that last episode, she definitely not beating Suki. Another person said, Lex, baby, you know we love you, but when Beamer come out, you got to step to the side, love, respectfully. Another person says, Tesehki, wash her up, make us all happy. Another person says, Tesehki, I think you have to put your teacher gear back on. Another person says, now when Tesehki see this and give you what you want at the USA reunion, don't back down. Another person says, Girl, don't nobody be comparing you to her. Another person says, I think Tesehki would turn Lex every which way. Another person says, Lex, I love you, baby, but you are def not synced with Suki. She gonna embarrass you. Another person says, she's such a follower. She'll really do anything. Another person says, yeah, Lex finna get ended so fast. Another person says, heaviest is a drag. But okay. Another person says, I am happy Tesehki knows y'all trying to stir up drama so they can fight Big Lex and Tesehki or cool. Next 100. Another person says, Lex, you are not the heaviest hitter, but you are one of them. Another person says, there's no comparison. Lex got hands, but Tesehki hands different. Another person says, I can't stand her. Leave your comments below and let us know how you feel. Is Lex the heaviest hitter on Baddies? It's an easy no. Let's not do that. Anyways, love y'all. Deuces.